Since the 17th century, the Sisters of St. Joseph have worked to identify the needs in their communities and have looked to engage others to help them with fulfilling those needs. As a ministry, we continue that legacy. The Sister Martha Ann Fitzpatrick Vision Award is given to the individual or organization that best represents the Mission Hospital Foundation's mission and vision. The recipient is someone who lives out our core values and their spirit of giving. This year, we recognize two individuals for their dedication to Mission Hospital and the community, Barbara Massrey and Margarita Solazzo. These two incredible women have given countless hours individually and also in partnership to support our community and Mission Hospital. These women truly exemplify the spirit of giving and are living examples of what the Sister Martha Ann Fitzpatrick Vision Award represents. There are countless people involved in Mission Hospital that are there because of Barbara. They're there because of Barbara's passion, they're because of Barbara's insistence perhaps, but also because of her guidance and her mentorship. I followed in Barbara's footsteps in a couple of positions with the foundation board, and she has a calming sense of, yes, you can do it. Yes, you're up to the task that she shared with me, and she shares with so many people as she lures them in to working on behalf of a good cause.
I witnessed my parents give back to the community, and one of the values in my family was, to whom much is given, much is required. My parents didn't have a lot of money to give. They weren't big philanthropists, but they gave of their time. I've been in and out of Mission Hospital several times, and Mission Hospital has saved my life on at least 2 occasions. And so it's been a labor of love for me, because I feel like I need to give back to people that have helped me survive through some very grim illnesses. And I can't think of a better way to show my gratitude than to help others to understand what life-saving care is delivered every day at Mission Hospital.
She is, unstoppable and indefatigable, I think is a good word, as she works on behalf of not just things that impact her, but things that impact her community.
She's passionate about everything she does. When she's committed, she's passionate. It's the energy she shows. I even, to be honest with you, felt that she was more deserving than maybe Pam and I when we got the award, because she's done so very much for the hospital.
It's really a mission. It's really a calling, and there's a culture here that is above and beyond just doing your job.
She truly has provided a service to the community that most people don't even realize, and that is taking the fear and the stigma away from going to the hospital. Whether she hosts events in her home or at the hospital, connecting friends and people in the community with physicians, with nurses, so that should the need arise where there's a medical emergency, which can be very daunting, can be very scary, they feel that they have someone, a family, to go to, Mission Hospital. Barb truly is an inspiration to me, and given all that she has been through, she continues to teach, she continues to inspire. She's passionate about her friends, about her family, about the causes that are dear to her. And rather than wallow in sympathy or sorrow, she chooses to take obstacles and turn them into opportunities. She's taken all of that energy and put it back towards the better good.
And so I think that's really the thing that makes me feel good about what I do, is helping others to find the opportunity that then allows them to share in that same joy of giving.
I think Margarita, just the way she lives her life, she's handed down philanthropy like it's a genetic trait to her kids and to those around her. So it's not kind of this false gift that she's giving. It's truly a part of who she is.
My grandmother was a big influence in my life, And her husband, my grandfather, died very early, and my grandmother was left a widow and very sad because he was the love of her life. And she got involved and said, I need to do something for someone else. And so she went to Lourdes and she volunteered. And my mom had multiple sclerosis, so I grew up as a young girl with a parent who was handicapped. But yet my mother still found time to volunteer. So I grew up around that.
If you know Margarita, you know she always likes to tell a story. Margarita would come out of her meetings at Mission Hospital and at the foundation, and she would say to me, Gloria, did you know that Mission Hospital is building a neuroscience building? Or Gloria, did you know that the Laguna Beach facility is focused on mental health? So it would become a story that I was wanting to hear. And somehow she wrapped me in and she made me aware of this tremendous organization.
To work for a hospital that doesn't just take care of a certain group of people, but that takes care of everybody. Those who can pay, those who can't pay, the underserved in our community. It's a big part of why I want to be involved with a hospital like this. Because if we have a healthy community, we're all better for it.
She's the selfless and most caring person I know. And she brings that spirit and tremendous passion into everything she does.
When I'm in certain circles and I know that there are people in those circles that can make a difference, I don't waste those opportunities. I try not to push it on people, but I do want to communicate with people that they can make a difference.
Her authenticity and sincerity in everything that she did. And what struck me over the years is learning just how truly benevolent she is with everyone in her life, and caring and giving. And it truly comes from the heart. I think a lot of women try to wear crowns or tiaras, but really Margarita has a halo above her head. And she lives, breathes, talks, and walks the epitome of sacred encounters in everything that she does.
I've always looked at the world around me as a place where I could make a difference, I could get involved, I could jump in and bring whatever gifts I had to make a difference in someone else's life. And that gave me joy.
Barbara and Margarita have so successfully been willing to tap into their own personal journeys and leverage their world, their experiences, and their expertise to our benefit. But at the core of all of our activities, it really is, pulling something out of our own personal lives, our own personal journeys, and sharing that with the community.
I get an opportunity to meet so many families and so many individuals that are terrific people, that have so much to give and so much to share. And I just feel blessed in getting the opportunity to get to know them. So that's really what inspires me.
I would like to leave behind everything a little better than I found it. It doesn't have to be a huge change. It just needs to be a little better. I don't think that I have any grand idea that what I do every day is going to make a mark on anything, but I do know that it has an impact, at least one person, and that's okay. That's enough.